Imagine launching a complete authority website in the personal development niche without writing blog posts, designing pages, or building everything from scratch.
Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a really fascinating, objective look under the hood of a modern digital business package. We're going to completely deconstruct the sales pitch, the actual deliverables, and, crucially, the fine print of an offer called Mind Mastery Authority Fortune. Whether you're an aspiring digital entrepreneur or you're just kind of fascinated by the mechanics of online marketing, this is basically a masterclass in how these massive business-in-a-box products are structured today. Let's get right into it. So here is our game plan for today. We'll kick things off with the personal development pitch, look at the setup struggle, answer the big question, what is mind mastery, peek inside the box, analyze the monetization, and finally, read the fine print. Okay, part one, the personal development pitch. Let's see how they set the hook. Right out of the gate, the source grabs potential buyers by throwing out this absolutely massive number, a $100 billion plus market. They're positioning the personal development industry as this highly lucrative, completely evergreen niche. And look, using figures this large is a classic psychological tactic. It's designed to trigger a little bit of FOMO, right? By framing it as this gigantic market, the pitch immediately validates your desire to jump into this specific space. It's not just about selling you a website, it's about offering you a slice of a heavily funded pie. Following that market validation, it gets personal. It directly asks, are you still struggling to turn your idea into a real brand in 2026? It speaks directly to anyone who's ever tried building a small blog or an affiliate site that, just never quite took off. The source text explicitly calls out that sheer exhaustion of spending hours tweaking layouts and writing content, only to feel totally invisible in a sea of competition. It is an incredibly powerful psychological hook. Moving on to part two, the setup struggle. Now, this brilliantly illustrates the contrasting realities they're presenting to you. On one side, you have the traditional DIY route, which the source describes as this mammoth task. We're talking weeks of coding, content writing, and just endlessly struggling to build trust. Think about how exhausting that actually sounds. Then, on the flip side, they present their solution, an instant, done-for-you shortcut. The promise here is that you can completely skip the tech headache and leap straight into having instant credibility. It is the classic problem-solution framework, perfectly executed. All right, section 3. What exactly is mind mastery? Beyond all the flashy marketing language, what is the actual mechanism being sold to you here? Well, at its core, Mind Mastery Authority Fortune is what the industry calls a done-for-you or DFY solution. It's specifically aimed at creators who want independence from, sudden algorithm changes or strict marketplace rules. The source emphasizes that when you own a branded authority website that is 100% yours, you aren't just out there promoting random links, you are building an actual asset that grows in value over time. To make this feel as accessible as humanly possible, the pitch breaks the entire process down into 3 simple steps. According to the source, Step 1 involves installing the site via a straightforward WordPress backup process. Step 2 is connecting your PayPal, Stripe, and Amazon affiliate links. And Step 3, use their provided materials to start driving traffic immediately. Of course, it's framed to sound as frictionless as turning a key in an ignition. But keep that objective mindset handy as we look a little closer. Let's jump into Section 4, Inside the Box. So when you actually open this digital box, what are you getting? You get a WordPress site built on the highly popular Divi theme, but it's not empty. It comes preloaded with professional blog posts, website copy, and done-for-you affiliate reviews. It even includes ready-to-sell digital products, so you literally don't have to create your own inventory. Plus, they throw in a promotional video and Canva templates to handle your social media marketing right out of the gate. It's the whole shebang. But here's a really interesting twist. To keep visitors returning, the package intriguingly includes interactive web apps. There's a daily reset planner designed to create habit loops, basically giving users a reason to make your site part of their daily routine. Then there's a focus style quiz built to provide personalized content recommendations. The source claims these tools are what transform the site from just a static blog into a highly practical, active resource that visitors will genuinely use. Okay, Section 5, Monetization. Because, let's be real, an authority site is only a business if it's actually making money. The built-in WooCommerce system is designed to let owners keep 100% of direct sales from those preloaded digital products. At the same time, it's set up to earn commissions by referring visitors to physical and digital affiliate products through networks like Amazon Associates and ClickBank. By integrating these multiple income streams, the site is offering a really diversified approach to monetization right from day one. But now we absolutely need to talk about Section 6, the fine print. So this all sounds incredibly smooth on the surface, right? But let's look at the reality check hidden in the FAQs. The sales page loudly touts a $27 launch price, but the full ecosystem tells a slightly different story. If you want a 500 blog post prompt planner, that's a $12.95 bump offer. If you want commercial rights to actually sell or flip these websites to clients, you need one-time offer 1. And if you don't want to handle the WordPress installation yourself, well, you'll need one-time offer 3 for managed hosting. Actually, scratch that initial cheap price. That $27 entry fee quickly opens up to a whole menu of necessary upgrades. Furthermore, what about actually getting people to the site? The creator openly admits in the FAQ that SEO rankings simply cannot be guaranteed, stating that SEO is hard to predict these days. Instead, they strongly advise buyers to rely heavily on short-form video platforms, think TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, for faster traffic growth. It's kind of ironic, really. The dream of a quiet, passive search engine business is very subtly replaced by the reality of needing to grind out TikTok content to actually get eyes on your brand. Which brings us to the most grounding quote from their own legal disclaimer. This system is not a passive income or get-rich-quick scheme. It requires consistent action, effort, and commitment. This sharply contrasts with those earlier marketing hooks that made it sound like you could step into the market without doing any actual work. The fine print makes it abundantly clear there is absolutely no magical solution here. Success still entirely depends on your initiative, your hard work, and your consistent follow-through. So we've seen the impressive structure of the pitch, the really comprehensive assets inside the box, and the undeniable realities hidden in the fine print. As we wrap up this explainer, I leave you with this. Is a done-for-you shortcut really worth the investment? Or does building a truly meaningful, lasting online authority inherently demand a level of authentic, original effort that simply cannot be imported from a file? Think about it. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and keep asking the right questions.